What's going on, YouTube? Let me try it again. What's going on, YouTube? We are back here with another video. I think the last time I let you guys off, I think it was like about a month ago. Something like that, about a month ago. Got some Hennessy Pure White. Anyways, give you guys a little bit of an update. So the truck is out the shop. It was out the shop about a week or two ago. About a week ago. Yeah. About 2 weeks. It's been out the shop. So it's good. So I'm gonna break down everything I had done. So first time I was in the shop, I think I told you guys that what was in the shop for the first time? It's been so long. So first time I was in the shop. Oh yeah, I was getting the B service PM, transmission differential flush, an overhead adjustment, and I think that was it. Oh yeah, and engine derate to check out because it was weird. So I was going through the 40 in Tennessee, and it derated for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then it went away. So I brought it to the shop that next day, and I guess they checked it over, didn't see any faults. They checked the DPF filters, all that stuff, make sure everything's clean, everything's good to go. So that was good for that. But why I was in the shop for so long? The first time, so it was I actually threw it in the shop back to back. So first time they couldn't get the truck to start back up. So it was in the shop for a good minute because they broke my truck. They broke an injector actually, and it had some recalls. So they finally got to get it to run, and I actually took it for the test drive because I was going back and forth there constantly, like every day, like sometimes twice a day, trying to get my truck back, but couldn't get it to run. So actually, the guy that fixed it was on vacation, and he came back and fixed it the next day. Fixed it that he got back. So I'm like, he's the only guy that can touch my truck if I ever bring it back there, which I did the second time. So I ran it for 2 weeks, put it back in the shop. Cause the second time, my AC, I went out, so they replaced my whole AC system. And a leveling valve on my truck had went out. And so they fixed that. Oh yeah, and the first time I had my fairing fixed on my right side, because I had backed into a chassis that was next to me. So big mistake there. I had that also. I got the part to go to another international in Savannah. They painted it, brought it back to this one. They put it on, and yeah, that was it. So all that stuff. The second time I was in the shop for the AC system that went out, leveling valve, and a brake. So this is on the top of 2 weeks. The second time because they couldn't get the slack adjuster in, and so it was only on one tire, one set. So it was like I had to get a brake drum replaced, a slack adjuster, and a brake shoe replaced. And so in total, everything came out to be over $10,000. Give or take. I can tell you guys how much I lost in revenue, but does it really matter? Really not. I lost a lot of running time. And also, in about another 2 weeks, I gotta put the truck back in the shop. Well, I'm not taking it to the shop. I gotta get the brakes replaced. So I'm gonna have a mobile mechanic come out and do that. I'm just buy the parts and he gonna put them on. So there's no reason to take it to the dealership, just get some brake shoes and drums replaced. So I'm gonna have a mobile mechanic come out and do it. That way he can do it one day. I have all the parts already. But bada boom, bada bang, the thing is done. So then after that, let's see. That should be it. I pretty much got everything taken care of. A lot of tax write-offs with maintenance. So this is the most maintenance I've ever done within a small period of time. Usually I'm just getting PMs done. Never really had anything wrong with the truck besides getting some PMs. That's mandatory. And I got some tires changed out. Actually, I get another steer tire and an alignment done as well. So I'll probably do that when I get the brake drums and shoes done. Find a shop down here that I can see getting it done. And then in July, I go up to Tennessee and pick up my other truck. So, yeah. This is one thing you gotta do with being an owner-op is maintenance. It's something that you cannot avoid as an owner-op. It's something you gotta expect to do as an owner-op. So it's inevitable As a company driver, you ain't got to worry about it. You know, you getting paid, being down. I didn't get paid the whole time I was down. So, within that, yes, the truck was in the shop for about 2 weeks, or another 2 weeks. Back in the shop for another 2 weeks, and spending time, the truck was in the shop for about a month. So yeah. Oh yeah, and recently, I got hit last Friday. Yes, I was in my truck. I was in the back seat. Mind you, I've been in the receiver since 7 a.m. I didn't leave until 5 o'clock, 5:30 actually. So as soon I was in the back seat, and all of a sudden I felt a big boom come. I'm like, someone don't hit my truck. So I jumped up, ran outside. I see it's a box truck that had backed into me. So box truck backed into me. Don't understand how he backed into me. The dude came running out. He looked at my truck, put his hands up like this, and I'm like, I just looked at him. I'm like, how? That's literally how it was. That's all I said to him was like, how? And he explained. I'm like, I guess he's backing into the dog next to me. Which, mind you, these dogs aren't really tight. They're actually like pretty well spaced out, so like you have enough room to like open your doors and all that stuff. So it's got a good margin of room, and there's a lot of space in front of us. So all he had to do, he really had to do a pull through, like, you know, come in, do like that, and boom, straight back. There's no reason why he should have hit my truck. So, and actually, when he hit my truck, the dude that hit my truck was the dude that worked there. He actually worked at the place I was delivering to. So I had to go to them, get their insurance, which took forever. I had to get a state trooper to come out and do a police report. And I got to do all this and that. Now, the damage that was done to my truck was just the grill. I got to get replaced. Everything so far, you would never notice it from a distance, but I noticed it, and I want it replaced because I like my truck looking good. So the grill needs to get replaced, and my bumper needs to get replaced. I technically can't open my hood because when he hit me, it kind of like jolted the grill back. So whenever I take it to a body shop, I'm gonna have them look over all the damages, assess it all. That way, I got an estimate. That way, I can send it to their claims department for their insurance. That way, I can get paid and I can get my truck fixed. Now, people have been telling me if it's not that much of a damage and you really can't notice it, just keep the money. I'm not doing that. I like my truck looking good. I want my truck to be where I want it at. I pride myself on my trucks. Like, I don't just take my truck to the shop for this one thing. If there's multiple things wrong with it, or the mechanic catches something that I didn't see, I'm getting it fixed as well while it's in the shop. I don't like taking my truck to the shop multiple times, just like piecing it all together. Like, okay, I'm gonna get this done at this time, and I'm gonna get this done at this time. No, I get it done all at one time. I tell the mechanics, hey, look over the whole truck, make sure there's nothing else what's wrong with the truck, and just like that. I don't like going to the shop multiple times for some dumb stuff that could have been done the first time when I brought it to the shop, especially if I had noticed it. So, yeah, so I'm taking that money down. I'm getting it from the claims. I'm actually using it to fix my truck because I like my truck looking good. I want my truck to be in tip-top condition. That's something I'm proud of myself about, is how my truck run to where I want it at, to how I love my trucks. So, yeah, so dude hit my truck. That's pretty much it. I mean, I can still drive it, do all this and that with it. It's just I know it's wrong. And if you really looked at my truck at real close, you could tell truck's damaged. So yeah, I'll be getting that fixed. Whew. Mm-hmm. Other than that, ports have been good. Ports have been solid. I love it out here. I just got back from the gym earlier. I took a shower, came and did this video, doing laundry, about to go cook me some steaks, scallops, and I got some shrimp, not shrimp, but sushi too. So I'm gonna have that for dinner as well. I'm trying to eat healthy. And so, pretty much been living my best life. I love doing local work. Like, this OTR stuff, it's for the birds. You literally make the same amount of money you was making, if not more, doing local work as you would as doing OTR. Like, OTR, yeah. You started doing OTR. You have to do OTR. Well, I'm not saying you have to, but you should be doing OTR your first 6 months at least. That's how I see it. First 6 months to a year to 2 years, depending on your situation and what areas you're in. Because sometimes you may only need 6 months of OTR, and there's a company in your area that does local work, that will take you with 6 months experience, like the company I work with, I work for. If you're down here or in a little general area, like South Carolina, Georgia, and this and that, you can work for my company as well, because we're home every day, off all weekends. You can work on weekends if you want to, but it's also a salary position, so $1,500 a week, and every 90 days you get a raise. Tops off for $2,000. It's $10.99, of course, but yeah. Now you ain't gonna be driving the latest greatest shoe shine out here, but you'll make some solid money. It's consistent. Even if the truck's in the shop, you're still getting paid at $1,500 every week as long as you're running. So there's that. So I mean, I've been enjoying my time. Like, I don't even want to go back to OTR. That's how much I've been enjoying being home every day. Like sitting here, making videos, chilling on the couch, taking a nap, going out in town, doing all this and that. I can do that every day. I can go to the gym every day. I get up at 2 in the morning, finish around 2 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and boom, I'm done today. I got the rest of the time to chill out. Sometimes I get done earlier than 2 o'clock. I mean, I can get a load, leave out at 2 o'clock in the morning. Say I get a load going to Macon or Atlanta, get there, deliver by 7, run back down Savannah, go to the port, drop out that container, pick up my next container, drop out the yard, boom, I'm done for the day. I can be done by the day by at least 12 o'clock. And I have the rest of the time to chill out until then, as well as getting the adequate amount of rest that I need. But me, personally, I'm not like everybody else. I don't need that much sleep. Like, literally on Friday, I ran up to Anderson, South Carolina. I did that off of 2 hours of sleep that whole day. Well, besides the nap I took, but it was taking so long. So I can run off of 2 to 4 hours of sleep and be good for the whole entire day. Like, I don't require that much sleep. But that's just myself. For you guys, you get as much sleep as you see that you fit. Me, I don't require that much sleep. So I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning, hustling, bustling, getting down the interstate, boom, I'm gone. So, well, so, I think earlier in the video I said that in around 4th of July, heading up home to Tennessee, I'm grabbing my other truck. I'm bringing it down here. Gonna throw that one in the shop, get it all fixed up, bada boom, bada bang, find a driver for it, boom, now that truck's running. Get my third truck down here. I still ain't told y'all about that though. Get my third truck, bring that one down here. That one's real ready. Put a driver in the truck. How do I know it's real ready? Just trust me, you'll see. I'm not saying what truck it is, not saying anything like that. It's just when I drop the video of that truck, you will see that truck. And then it'll be titled, "Got my third truck down here to the ports." That's how I'm gonna title it probably. Maybe not, maybe so. But got my third truck. Fourth truck. Look at it in the fourth truck. Mind you, I'm also in the process of looking at getting my ducks in a row so I can get my own authority. Yes, I'm getting my own authority, but before I hit my 2-year mark. It may be before my 2-year mark or after my 2-year mark. I still don't know yet. But once I get that third or fourth truck on the road, and I can put a driver in Mr. Green, the Intereasy, best truck out there on the road, can't touch me. When I have a driver for that first truck, second truck, and third truck, I won't be driving no more. Now, I won't say permanently I won't be driving anymore. I will still be driving. It's just, I won't be driving as much because I have the trucks to run now. I have drivers to run my trucks. So, there's that. And then keep going on and on and on. Now, people have told me, just stick with your one truck. You're doing good with this one truck. That may be good for you guys, but for me, I'm not just selling down for just one truck. I want my own fleet of trucks. And yes, I know the risk that comes with owning multiple trucks. Yes, I do. Listen, like, I've been studying trucking since I've been 8 years old. This ain't my first time. I ain't just no sweet meat rookie thinking about how to start my fleet. I've been thinking about starting my own fleet before I even got into trucking. I've been studying people. I've been watching people. My mentors have been telling me about what I need to do to start my own fleet. But it comes with starting my own fleet. They've been showing me all the maintenance records, starting my own fleet. I've seen it firsthand with just my truck alone. You're trucking me in the shop for a whole month and you not make a profit. If I had 2 trucks, at least, hopefully, both trucks will be down at the same time. Or all 3 trucks will be down at the same time. So, because one truck alone, like as a truck myself, if I have 3 drivers, I still have 1 truck running. That's enough for me to pay all 3 drivers. because I will still be paying my drivers as well when the truck is broke down, when their truck's broke down. And hopefully, all 3 trucks will be broke down at the same time. As well as me hiring on owner ops. I will be hiring on owner ops. So if you guys are interested, you're down here in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia. If you're down in this little general area within like at least a 200-mile radius of Savannah, Georgia, I will be hiring owner ops. When I'm ready to hire owner ops, I'll let you guys know. But when I tell my authority as of then, I won't be hiring owner ops because I'm looking at the process of making sure my company trucks are good. Make sure I know that I can self-sustain myself so that I don't hire owner ops and they're not getting the freight they need. I'm not able to pay them or anything like that. I need to make sure my trucks are good. Well, I run my company with my company trucks before, and I'm confident that I know I can. I just got a message that I can. Pretty much what I'm saying is I'm going to make sure I want to sustain my company before I take on owner ops. That way I know I don't sign you guys on, and for some reason I got to shut the company down. Now you're out of the job, or now you got to find another company to lease onto. So in the beginning, my trucks will be leased onto the carrier I am at. And then when I feel like I am confident enough to break away and start my own company or my own authority, then that's what I do. I go ahead and start my own authority, pull my trucks, pull my authority, bada boom, bada bang, just like that. It won't be just like that. It would be a little bit more complicated than that, but you guys get the drift of what I mean. So, it's gonna be a wild year. So, I'm focused, motivated. The only thing that's stopping me is myself and someone else hitting me, and it caused my truck to be down in the shop for multiple weeks again. So, with that being said, I'm gonna finish out this. With that being said, like, share, subscribe. Remember the giveaway. Giveaway's still going on. And I gotta see what I know I upped it. I upped it up. But yeah. If you guys ain't got any questions, just leave it in the comments or stuff like that. Yeah, just leave it in the comments. I'll try my best to answer it. I'm pretty good. I'm always on my phone anyway, so I'll answer it pretty quickly. So yeah, so like, share, subscribe. Remember the giveaway. If you have any questions, leave in the comments. And with that being said, stay blessed, stay safe. And the only person that's stopping you from succeeding in life is yourself. Peace.